Peace and love, everybody. Hi, Martha. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Kristen. Today, how to find my life purpose. Peace. Mystical Jesus taught that you are the light of the world. And how did he know this? Because he taught from direct experience. He knew he was his own light and could see it in other people. To me, he sounds like a near-death experiencer, especially when he says things like this from the King James Version, Matthew 25:13. Watch, therefore, seeing you know not the hour nor the day. Literal Christianity believes that this is about the apocalypse, the end times, the return of Jesus, the rapture, the destruction of the wicked, bad humanity, meaning you and me, a high helping of added suffering, the end of the world, all powered through fear-mongering for which they ardently pray. Mystical Jesus isn't talking about the end of the world, but about attentiveness to true life before individual death. He's talking about our deaths. His death, my death, your death. The Aramaic word for watch points toward a particular watchfulness and attentiveness to the finality of our lives and impending deaths. I know about time. I took off my gloves. I know about time and how it ends, where and when life with a capital L begins. Time ends. Timelessness begins. Life ends. But true life begins. I know about that. It sounds to me like Jesus knew what I know, what I experienced, and what I learned in my first and second near-death experiences. I have little time to open my inner eye and fulfill my life's purpose. I see my end coming. I divide my purpose from my mission because I see my end coming. My mission is what I do in the world, how I spend my time, how I live my life. Now, I aim to exit the wheel of karma by aiming my inner eye at oneness. My aim is liberation and an ending to my incarnations. That's my purpose. And in the process, as Jesus teaches here, to awaken my understanding that my egoic false self depends on my breath and that all life blows from the lips of my beloved, and that my life ends. The breath of my own life will end, but the breath of the divine that animates me continues on. My time ends, and my purpose is to aim myself at my afterlife, because it is the permanent state of being. And as I agreed before I was born, and again after my second life, 2.0, following my first near-death experience, I'm here as promised in every practical and mystical way that I can be. I promised that I would help the divine, and the divine is helping me. Now, in the corporate and nonprofit world's mission statements, what you do and how you do it are built atop vision statements, your purpose and meaning. Missions without visions falter. Missions need purpose. Spiritually speaking, Jesus is telling us the same thing that we find in the Yoga Sutras and Panagore in Book 1, number 19, here translated by and interpreted by Swami Satchidananda, as I talked about in our Tuesday Kriya group this past week. Get off the wheel of Dharma one aims one's purpose at the divine. One's mission is how one lives in the world, what one does in the world. But the purpose is to find liberation, which is what Patanjali was saying in the Yoga Sutras and what Jesus is telling us here. The purpose is the exit of coming back here again, the end of coming back here again. Yeshua tells us that our purpose, he tells us our purpose when he says, "Watch therefore, seeing you know not the day nor the hour," parentheses, "of your own exit." He's telling us that our purpose is found by watching the coming of our personal ending, to know that that's true and real, and to aim ourselves there, and thus begin the process or aid the process of getting off the wheel of Dharma, but also by aiming ourselves at that purpose, we empower our mission here. We give strength to our vision as we live it out in the world. Once connected, one joins in to the wedding party. Once one is connected inside. And this living energy creates all things in all worlds and creates our existence now, this ruha, this divine energy. This is what we connect to. This is where the purpose is. The purpose is in the connection. And the connection is experiential, meaning a person can actually feel it. Maybe you feel it now. Maybe you've got this warm hum in your heart as I talk. Maybe you feel it in your palms or in the way down in your root chakra. As happened this past Tuesday at our Kriya Yoga group, we could feel the divine energy. That's the aiming of the purpose. The aiming of the purpose, the discovery of the purpose, the power of the purpose is the presence of the divine, and it's accomplished by aiming at it interiorly. Once we know our purpose, then living our mission in the world, what some people call their purpose in the world, becomes more apparent. I find that my purpose in the world, if it's phrased that way, is singular. It is the same as my purpose toward my afterlife. It is the same as the energy that I experienced over there that comes here, that empowers the mission I pursue. So even here in this world, inside of my mission, this purpose lives. It supports it. It gives it strength. It gives it power. It gives it direction. It gives it courage and continuation. This energy, the beloved, connects to this life and to the next life. The purpose, watch for the end, says Jesus. The purpose is to aim for the end, because that's where the giver is. All the rest is secondary. Seek the giver, not the gifts. Aim your heart toward the purpose of your eternal nature. Find your mission here through that presence. However it manifests itself, I've worn plenty of hats in my mission. My purpose remains the same. What I do with my purpose, that varies from decade to decade in my life. I was a student. I was a pastor. I worked in TV. I'm here now. The purpose that powers all of this is this inner connection, my true purpose, to get off the wheel of incarnation, to aim my heart at the divine, to seek the oneness of all being. I am temporarily here. I understand that about my own life. My end is coming for me. I might not see it, but it's coming. I might not know when or where, but it's coming. And because I know that it ends here, I set my heart not here, but on my beloved. And through that love, through that connection, that power comes through into my world and allows me to live the missions that I pursue here. Now, for a moment, please close your eyes and feel with your heart and bring your awareness to the center of your forehead as you inhale. Hold. On the exhale, push your awareness down to your root. Tensioning those pelvic floor muscles. Hold. Inhale to your brow. Listen to your breath. When your mind wanders, add your chant. Use controlled breath slowly and gently force your breath together to your brow. To your root, down your spine. Feel the chi at your root. Repeat. Aim your heart at your purpose with every breath. May you feel the energy inside yourself. May you find that connection. May your purpose be revealed in the energy itself, in the beloved, and may it power your mission in the world. Keep watch for the end. It's coming, and it's beautiful. I'm Peter Panagore, Master of Divinity, near-death experiencer, and so-called the yogi preacher, as Tara Stiles of Worldwide Strala Yoga named me after her podcast interview with me. Check her out. She broke with the yoga culture and understands chi. Her link is in my show notes, and I want to ask you to check out Revelations of the Aramaic Jesus by Dr. Neil Douglas Klotz if you want a deeper understanding of what I'm talking about and why videos like this one matter. And my thanks to him for giving me permission to use his work. And guess where you'll find the link? Right down there. Thanks for spending your valuable time with me and for your support. Thanks for the super chat, Lee Michael Walton, and those British pounds. Thank you. And patronage for this channel. Visit peterpanagore.love to give thanks. Mysticchai Salon is at the top of the hour, and you can see our link below. We do have rules. They're simple, they're beautiful, they're mystical. Authenticity, humility, kindness, compassion, experience. Globally sourced wisdom from our wide and deep community, many of whom are here with us this morning. Links in the show note. I'm going to take a peek over here. Hey, Primary Feathers in Philadelphia. Amy, hey. Hi, Tamara. Love you too. Hi, Jay. Definitely aimed at the afterlife. Escape the wheel. I want a billion years break from Earth time after all this life. Yes, me too, Jay. Jay is a near-death experiencer as well. Hey, Michael. Hey, thanks, Peter the Rock, for spreading the message of love. You're welcome, Michael. It is directly connected to my purpose, to my aiming of myself to get off this wheel by silencing myself inside and allowing room for the divine to be in me. Love is all there is. And I think that you're on the same mission as me because it takes one to know one. So thanks for helping out too. Hey, Janet. You're meeting a Chicagoan. Father's love is everlasting, as well as a connection for all of his children, a type of telepathy, not only for within the physical realm, but also across the three realms as well. That's true. It's a kind of telepathy. Thanks, Robert, for that. It's totally true. Geez, one for the books, Peter. Thanks, Kristen. I hope it wasn't too much. As I was reading what I wrote, I thought, oh, geez, I don't know, man. That's a lot. Um, Hi, Barbara. Cute name. The yoga feature. I liked it too. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate it. She's super cool. I've not met a yoga teacher like her, and I have good yoga teachers in my life, or I have had, but I've not met anybody like her who is bringing a form of selflessness to the practice in a big way. She's got a global following. She's huge. Hey, Wanda, you're welcome. Peace and love to all from Michelle. You'll be missed, Michelle. Blessings on you this week and to your friend. Peace be with you both and healing too. Brother Ed, the Cosmos Communion message, second day memento, brother. Thank you, brother. Not too much. Thanks, Martha. Barbara, very enlightening, much needed now. Oh, good. I write these things under the influence of the divine, and I follow what comes into my head and my heart and what I'm reading and studying, and I just go for it. So I'm glad to know that it's touching people and helping. Peter bought the book and started reading it. So enlightened and wonderful. Yeah. The Aramaic Jesus. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago. We had a great chat. It turns out we have Matthew Fox in common. Matthew Fox, I think he was a Dominican, wrote the foreword for his book. And one time when I was at divinity school, I heard Matthew Fox talk, and I invited him to breakfast the next morning, and I said I was buying, and yeah, so he met me for breakfast. And we had this great conversation. So yeah, I can't claim to know brother Matthew Fox, but I have had breakfast with him, and I found him to be a person in common with Neil Douglas Klotz, who I just thought that was funny. That's all. Um, let's see. My kid graduated from, oh, yeah, I see. You guys are having a private conversation. I won't jump in. You're welcome, Ellen. Thank you. Thank you. Loved the breathing moment today. Thank you, Peter. Oh, good. I hope that helped too. I was definitely trying to channel the light through the microphone and through the lens, but through myself. To my crown and out to you and back up and back out. Yeah, Matthew Fox got good energy, doesn't he? Amy, are you guys going to hook up? I love that when it happens. There's a conversation in the chat. Two Chicagoans from Chicago town are talking about getting together. That's a beautiful thing. You should get your information because I'm going to be closing this off in a couple minutes. So figure out how you're going to contact each other. I hope, unless you come to Mysticchai Salon, then you'll be able to chat. Loved the breathing time today. Good. Thanks, Quiet Energy. Loving Neil's book too. So great to have. There's something in the way that I can't quite read it. So great. Also got another. Oh, you got another one of his books. Great. Yeah, I'm hesitant to say this, but at some point I'd like to interview him, and I've never done interviews on my channel, but we'll see if I can pull that off. He thought it was okay. He'd be agreeable to that. All right, my friends, I am going to say fare thee well, and thanks for being here. I'll see you at the top of the hour. Chip just came into the room again. Yeah, I could call him Theodore, but peace. I'll see you all at the top of the hour. Interview him. Yes. Okay. It's a new skill for me. All right. But I've never shied away from new challenges. So that's a new challenge for me. All right, my friends. I'll see you at the top of the hour at Mysticchai Salon. The link is below in the show notes. All right. I'll see you soon. Oh, we all have agreement there.